This podcast contains explicit language, adult themes, graphic content, and topics that could be triggering. Listener's discretion is advised.
Dun, dun.
Quesadilla, quesadilla, quesadilla.
Hey! How you doing?
What's up, witches?
I'm Lana Rain.
And I'm quesadilla.
Quesadilla Jade. I like that. I think that should be your new name.
My new alias.
Your new
Don't
alias.
call me Melissa or I'll fucking kill you.
Oh, shit. Jesus
Getting
Christ.
real.
Shit's getting real in this bitch.
I only go by quesadilla.
Good lord. We've got caffeine. We're gonna get it done. This is our fourth time.
Meow.
To be fair, the last time wasn't really because we were being shitty. It was just because we were being loud.
Yeah, and then the time before I was too quiet and tired because I'm a fucking hoe when it comes to naps.
Naps are so good for me.
Yes, but they're horrible for me.
I love a good nap. Although when I wake up from said nap, I'm a bitch.
I also am. Just anytime I wake up, I'm just a hoe. I'm not a hoe. I'm a bitch.
Every time I wake up, I'm a hoe.
Wait, what's that song?
I used to be
Yeah.
a hoe.
Wait, no.
No.
Once upon a time, not too long ago, I was a hoe. And
now
I'm admitting it.
I'm admitting it. I couldn't think of the words, so I was just doing the thing where you like pretend you know the words and you're like,
Ooh.
Ooh, I did that so hard when fucking Lizzo's songs like started like getting like bumping,
Yeah.
and I wanted to scream them, but I didn't know the words quite yet, so I was like,
Yeah.
hands up, just like yes, yes.
I'm crying.
Oh god, I'm trying to burp, but it won't come out.
Oh, that's the worst about soda. So we're drinking soda, guys, and you know when it fizzes up in your throat when you burp? You're like, "Bleh," and it's, "Bleh," and you're like, "Ugh." Yep. That makes sense.
Great explanation.
Okay, guys.
Today we're doing something a little bit different, not too different.
This is still in our category of shit we're doing, though.
yes,
We
but
just haven't done it yet.
Yes, it is
Kind
well,
of.
we
We
kind
have.
of done it, but like not to the extent that we're doing it today.
We dipped our toe in.
Because today our theme is
Native American urban legends.
hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
hell yup,
Hell yep, y'all.
hell to the yup.
Hell yeah.
Damn it, Christ.
That was just
Damn it, Christ, Christ, damn it,
Gosh darn it.
cod sarn it. All right, Melissa. Oh, sorry, Quesadilla. What is your story?
I said fucking quesadilla, Lana.
I'm sorry.
Meet me outside after.
Catch me outside. How about that?
at Cafe Rio.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Y'all, Cafe Rio sauce.
Fuck yes.
Runs through
All right.
my veins.
Quesadilla, what is your shit? What's your shit
I'm
about?
gonna be so confused the rest of the time now.
There it is. That felt so good.
You good?
Yeah, I think
Gucci?
was that a good enough pause?
Yeah.
I'm sick.
Well, you can leave it in. I mean, it adds context.
It adds texture, a little bit of crunch.
Look. Yeah, so Native American urban legends.
Hell yes.
I'm doing the Wendigo. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm acting very shocked, but I'm actually the one that told her to do it.
Yes. Well, like we were having a discussion about it, and we were gonna do the same thing, and do because it's a really, yeah. But then I was like, and she was like, and she's like, no, and I'm like, yes.
Just so you know, I'm scared of both topics that we're covering
They're
today.
every urban legend I've ever heard of, especially Native American ones, fucking terrifying.
They are so scary because they're based on real shit.
Yes,
Be real. I love it.
I
Well,
love
I
it,
love it.
but it's still
But
terrifying.
I also shit my pants.
I want to meet a Wendigo.
No.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Lindy.
Okay, Lindy, let me tell you why you don't.
Let's tell you the fuck. Well, I'm gonna listen.
I'm gonna tell y'all
She's
both.
from a cat.
Okay. You can't.
It's that meme where it's just like, change my mind.
Yeah, sitting at the table. That's exactly what I was picturing.
Yes.
Let's see. My sources are Wikipedia.
Oh,
Please
yeah!
donate, guys. Donate.
$2.
Donuts.
50 cents.
Donuts.
Donuts.
Give me donuts.
That's my middle name.
Bro,
Dude,
quesadilla
donuts.
donuts?
Yes,
Jade?
I'm changing my name on Twitter now.
Oh my god. Okay, but like picture this. You know how they have donut burgers? Just a donut quesadilla. That sounds terrible.
That
Wait.
sounds really gross.
But like, if you, it's like wait.
So, a tortilla donut.
But what if you use the donut as like a flattened tortilla, and then you make it kind of like a sweet treat?
Okay, but like listen. Okay, ready?
Synergy,
I'm
yes.
not drunk. I just am excited.
Listen.
Squished like donuts. Okay, so they make them flat.
Yeah.
And then instead of like normal cheese, you put like mascarpone cheese.
Or like
The fuck is
sweetened cream cheese.
You don't know what mascarpone cheese is?
Have you ever had a cannoli?
No.
It's that. Also, cream cheese.
Sweetened cream cheese.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's cheesecake.
Just so y'all
Oh
know.
my god!
Oh my god, cheesecake quesadillas.
Cheesecake quesadillas with
With donuts.
donuts instead of
Okay,
tortillas.
wait, guys.
Or
Bring it down, guys. No.
Or
What are you gonna say?
those cinnamon fucking sugar tortillas that are the shit.
Yes, but I need to bring you guys back down humbly because we're talking about something that actually already exists.
What? Oh my god, you're right.
It
Crepes.
exists?
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
were. I
no,
thought you were
no,
talking
it's
about
not the same.
the sapolia.
It's something.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
Yeah. Well, that don't exist because we've made it.
it's like the cinnamon.
but like flattened donuts with cream cheese in it. Crepes.
okay,
No,
but like
that's
no,
not a
that's not
crepe.
the same.
It's not.
I'm like Krispy Kreme.
But like if we're thinking quesadilla looking shit.
no, listen,
Crepes.
quesadilla,
Inspired,
But-
not looking shit.
yeah, just quesadilla inspired. So donuts that have like here's what I'm picturing. So like the circles
Oh, I know what
overlapped
you're picturing.
like this. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So the holes are covered by each individual ring thing, and then squish it with a rolling pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you put the cheese filling, the cream cheese, fucking mascarpone,
Yeah.
whatever. Then you fold it, and then you put it in the pan. My
Yeah.
mouth is watering so bad.
But okay, let me tell y'all, cause you're like sweetened cream cheese. I know a lot of people don't know how to make it. It's super easy. Let me tell you.
oh my god, you don't
You
know
need-
how to make it?
There's 2 ingredients, like a super simple version. 2 ingredients: cream cheese, 8 ounces, and 1/4 a cup of sugar.
And if you want to get real fancy,
You can add vanilla.
and a pinch of salt.
Yes.
Delicious.
But like the super simple version, if you just want something like to put on waffles, crepes,
Waffles.
crepes, pancakes,
Just your hand.
spoon, finger, face.
Spoon finger face. Hell yeah. What the fuck?
Wendigo. Let me finish my sources. I already said Wikipedia.
Okay. Hell yeah.
The second one is legendsofamerica.com. The next one is ancient-origins.net. And my favorite, last podcast on the left.
Yes!
Please hire us and put us on your network.
Just hire us. Love me. Marcus
we love
Parks.
you guys, okay?
I think we've shouted them out like a million times.
I know.
They're so good.
We should message them and say, hey, listen to our podcast.
All the dudes from last podcast on the left, the ladies from My Favorite Murder and
Ah.
Crime Junkie all need to contact me right now and
Yes.
love me. Let me love you. Be my friend.
And I will love you
Until you learn to put me on your podcast network.
Can't do that, Lana.
Oh, sorry.
You fuck shit up.
My bad.
But yeah, so the Wendigo. I know that doesn't sound scary the way I'm saying it. Let me say it, the Wendigo. But yeah,
Say it
the
again.
Wendigo. I don't know. It sounds super sensual. The Wendigo.
Oh, no. No, that's not. No. Mm-mm.
Nope. It's not, guys. But yeah. So mine comes from the Algonquin tribes. I hope I'm saying that right. I also apologize for not saying any of these right if I don't. Or if I get my facts wrong. Please email us if I do, and I will read it and appreciate it.
We'll have a bit of a
Our apology episode
Our
2020.
apology episode is just us being like, sorry, we can't read.
Sorry,
I'm
we
sorry.
don't know French.
I
Sorry,
think
we don't know German. Sorry,
Yeah.
we don't.
No,
read.
I know German. It's just angry.
Oh my God, Lana.
German is just anger.
Well, I am becoming fluent in Italian, so.
Go,
She's
Lindy.
so fluent.
She's doing
she
really
says
good.
ciao.
Just ciao. That's all she says.
She says
Grazie.
grazie.
That's all she says as well.
She called me something the other day.
Did I?
You did. And by the other day, I mean when we recorded our song. So it was a while ago.
So
While.
it probably wasn't in Italian if it was back then.
Oh, well, then
Huh.
I don't know. It was
Did I
not in English.
swear at you in Russian?
You may have.
Because I can do that.
All right.
Okay. But yeah, the Algonquin tribes, they're based in the northern forests of Nova Scotia, East Coast, and central regions of Canada. Canada, eh?
Canada.
I'm sorry.
I can speak Canadian too, eh?
The Great Lakes regions. So anywhere around the Great Lakes, if y'all don't know, I think one's Lake Erie.
Yeah.
I think one of them.
I just choked on the spit.
But yeah, I think Lindy's also confirming it. So confirmation.
That means it's fact.
yes.
Lindy
what
knows
Lindy
all.
says is what Lindy says goes. Okay.
Lindy is Lindith our
She
Satan.
holds us hostage.
That's me.
Save me, please. Just kidding.
I let you have a cave to record in. I edit all your screams.
The disrespect.
But yeah, yeah, the Wendigo also has other names. Wendigo, Wentaco, just
When taco.
Wentico, I think Manaha.
Manaha.
There's actually
Trying to sing the Maya. I'm so sorry.
We're done.
I hate myself.
We love you guys, but we're done for today.
We quit. We quit the podcast.
It will tell itself. We should do that thing where they put it on like the Google Voice where it's like, it's okay. And it tells the story.
Melissa Jade, it is okay that.
The fuck you call me?
Sorry, what is it?
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. I almost said pancake.
It's quesadilla.
I'm also okay with being called Mrs. Pancakes.
Mrs. Cheddar Biscuits.
Miss Cheddar Biscuits. The butter is delicious.
Ah.
I'm hungry. I'm always hungry every time.
We need to start eating before we record,
I
but
know.
we're idiots and never do.
I suggested it this week, but
I suggested it last week too.
Kyle's bitch ass was like, but I gotta go shopping.
What a trick ass bitch.
Okay, anyways, yeah. But the most common one is the most commonly heard one, and what we know it by is the Wendigo. And if that doesn't send chills down your spine, if you don't know what a Wendigo is, like, you need to learn because they're fucking scary.
By the end of this, you will get chills down your spine by hearing the word.
You probably won't want to go into any northern regions.
Okay, I'm not.
Hey, can we go to Michigan for a trip?
No. We're not going to Minnesota either.
Minnesota. Oh God, Minnesotans are gonna hate us. Minnesota.
Go see the twins.
South Dakota, Wisconsin.
The only thing I can think of when people say Minnesota is How I Met Your Mother.
You know what I think of? Is it Minnesota or Wisconsin? I remember. Whatever one, I think of the Golden Girls. I don't know if you guys watch that show. It's a good show.
I
You should
used
watch
to,
it.
but I don't know where it's based.
Fucking love. And it's in Florida, but one of them's from one of those areas.
Oh,
I think Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Betty White is a national treasure.
Fucking love her.
You go, oh! Just fuck you, Betty White.
Fucking, yeah. But anyways, the Wendigo actually has movies, books, video games.
Video games!
A very terrifying video game.
That game is so good.
It's a good game. It's called Until Dawn. There is a movie called The Wendigo. Supernatural.
Yes!
There's I think it's the first season actually.
Yeah, I think it's, what episode is it? Like
3?
3? No.
4? 5?
It's in
One
the
of
first
them.
season. It's fucking terrifying.
Yes. But yeah, there also are similar creatures in other tribes, including the Iroquois. I didn't look up other names. I just know there's other tribes.
That's fine.
I
That's
also
fine.
know how to pronounce that name, so it makes it easier.
It's fine.
And it's called the stone coat. And the stone coat, it's similar, but there's a reason they call it the stone coat, and it looks similar to the Wendigo. And I'll explain that. Me.
Melissa, there's multiple people.
Yes, I actually am. I'm quesadilla.
I am quesadilla.
The Wendigo is associated with. Wow, that was a personality flip, real quick. The Wendigo is associated with the cold, greed, cannibalism.
You had me until cannibalism.
Famine, starvation, and the North.
The Great White North? Oh yeah, you said Canada. I'm an idiot. It's fine.
Canada. And its name, get this, guys. Its name roughly translates to the evil spirit who devours mankind.
Oh my god.
Right?
I love it.
Right? That's
That's
like
a
me, though.
That's a spooky ass name.
Spoopy.
That's spooky as fuck.
Say it again.
The evil spirit who devours mankind. Where did I go? What accent am I going into there? Accent. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
That was hella cute.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that caffeine is kicking in.
How what? No, it's not. Currently on the ceiling.
Oh god, a demon.
A demon.
No.
No.
A child.
A child. So just think about that. That name, just the translation, or even saying the Wendigo is creepy. So imagine what it's associated with. Cannibalism. And starvation. I hate starving.
Me too.
I've
Dude,
never
I'm starving.
starved.
I'm starving right now.
I
I'm
am
about
as
to
well.
eat you both and turn into a Wendigo.
But I
Well-
haven't died yet. Chill.
Calm down. Actually,
Calm down.
calm down. Just so you know, that lady's a bitch.
The fuck are you talking about?
You haven't seen that video? We'll show you after.
Yes, it will be after. I have to wait till after.
While we eat our cafe.
Why am I talking so fast?
There's a had
Not only is it like a myth and an urban legend, and it's warning us. It's all a warning. All of these are usually, urban legends usually are trying to warn you, or it's like a cautionary tale.
Yes.
So what is the Wendigo warning us about?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
I'll fucking tell ya.
Don't eat people, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, well, this shit's real though. Like there's a real thing about it, behind it.
Let's learn about it.
I'm gonna teach you.
Teacher.
Now I need to calm down because my nerves are all over the place.
My god. Are you okay?
I'm starving, so the caffeine's kicking in too quick. And I don't drink soda, guys. There's a reason I don't drink soda.
You're just like,
And I haven't drank a Mountain Dew in really long. Okay, so according to legends, the Wendigo is formed when a human resorts to cannibalism, even if it's just to survive. And when I'm emphasizing even if it's to survive, because sometimes it doesn't happen when you need it to survive.
ew.
Yes.
Ew.
Hannibal Lecter, anybody? Just kidding.
Stop eating people.
Just eat them.
No.
Do it.
I don't want to.
It's
That's not kosher.
But so when the human then will be overcome will be
Take a deep breath. There you go.
the human then is overcome with the spirit of the Wendigo.
Oh my god.
Spooky.
That's spooky as fuck.
That was so hard to say. Usually this happens when settlers or natives were stranded in the cold for days. That's horrifying.
I don't want that. I'm freezing right now.
Yeah.
I've got on fuzzy socks, a blanket, and a hoodie, and I'm like,
And
I'm
a beanie,
cold.
keeping
Yeah,
that
I have
head
a beanie
warmed,
on.
you know?
Dude, I'm freezing, but I'm in a t-shirt and ripped jeans. So.
Yeah, well,
I'm moving too fast
Thanks,
in my
dog. Keep
mind
my
and body
titties
to be
warm.
cold right now.
Cover them tan knees, Lindy.
Little tan knees.
Little tan knees.
Did you guys hear what I said?
No.
I was like, my body and mind are moving too fast for me to be cold right now.
You're just like.
I know, like, honestly, I'm just like, I can't sit. I need to run. Did you see that? No.
Want to see me do it again?
He's like, all right, I'm gonna go to Cafe Rio and back. You see me do it again?
No.
Okay. I'll do it.
But not only can cannibalism cause you to be possessed by the spirit.
Also, it's like
It's not just cannibalism, and I'll tell you what other things can also cause it.
well, it's like a demon almost, because it. Oh God.
It's yes, but it's also like a actual creature. It's a spirit, an evil spirit.
Poltergeist
That
on the
can
next
also
level.
control like the cold. So it lives in the cold basically.
Oh, okay.
So is there one in my basement right now?
Possibly.
Yes.
Remember, regional monster. Regional.
Like Loch Ness,
Yes.
but she's not a monster. She's just chilling.
Come on,
She's
Ted,
just chilling.
everybody knows Nessie's a girl.
Yes.
But yeah, greed, gluttony, and living in excess can also cause. What is that? What am I doing? I don't know.
You were just like
I-
got possessed. Are you okay?
I had to burp.
It's the Wendigo.
I had to burp. I don't need to eat people. I need Cafe Rio.
I don't need to eat people. I need to eat pork.
Pork.
Same thing.
Oh no.
Long pig.
Long
Anyways,
pig.
so obviously this story, urban legends, cautionary tales, it was also told, to encourage people to live in moderation and cooperate with each other. Just be a good person.
Don't be a greedy little dickhead.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy. Don't eat people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good.
That's a little lighthearted version to what we have.
Yeah. That's a good, thing to live by.
Yeah. So now it gets worse.
Oh,
So you're probably like, okay, is this Wendigo scary?
I'm
you're
not.
You're hyping it up to sound like it's scary. Well, you want to
fucking
hear what it looks
no.
like?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
So if you've seen it in like video games, they do depict it pretty accurately. But let me tell you what it looks like. It varies from legend to legend, but it's all about the same. The Wendigo is described as a giant with human characteristics, so it's tall. It's gaunt and emaciated, so it's super skinny. Where were they?
I'm already freaked out.
Yeah. Its skin is pulled tightly over the bones. And the bones push against the skin, so it's that tall skinny boy, you know what I'm talking about?
That tall boy. He is spooky boy.
Spoopy. Tightly over the bones. And the bones push against the skin. I already said that. And the skin itself is usually described as ash gray
Ugh.
or yellow.
Jaundice.
Yeah.
That's a disease.
Yeah.
That's a disease.
I've got a disease.
Oh no, I got a disease.
Yeah.
Running around your neighborhood, spreading all my fleas.
Its eyes are pushed back deep into the socket, so it's almost black. Like their sockets itself are like just black.
Ew. So like it just does it. I'm so sorry. I just had a stroke. It's like instead
It's like
of
a skeleton.
instead of looking like they have eyes, it just looks like two black holes.
Yeah, basically.
Ugh.
And
Freaky.
it's said to look like a recently dug up skeleton. Now it gets even worse. The lips were torn and bloody,
No.
almost non-existent.
Oh God, the worst chapped lips. It's like winter.
But like they're not
worse.
even there. Like you see gums.
Ew.
Um,
Ew.
It has sharp, protruding, jagged teeth. This gets even worse. It's unclean and gives off an eerie odor of death,
Oh God.
decay, and corruption.
When you smell like corruption.
No, I mean corruption actually means infection.
Oh, it does.
Oh.
It's also another term for like infected or dying or death or yeah.
Well, that's boring.
It like the skin is dying because when you get a wound and the skin starts turning black, that's corruption. Just so y'all know.
That's no.
Yeah, it's
Just
No.
no.
It's, no.
well
It's no.
when
Nope. I'm noping the fuck out.
Nope, the fuck
I'm
outta here.
already
we
out.
ain't even close to done, girl. You can't even get out of here. Ha ha ha. The footprints are full of blood.
Cool.
Yeah, so it walks and it gets bloody footprints.
Also, like
Little Mermaid, yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Sometimes it's described without having toes because of frostbite.
Oh God.
Yeah. The Wendigos are cursed to wander the land for eternity, searching for human flesh to satisfy its appetite. But it can never get full. So it is
Me.
constantly yeah, right?
I am a Wendigo.
Yeah.
Same, sis. Same.
I'm always hungry. It is constantly on the hunt for new victims all the time. So, yeah. The legend itself, this is where we get into, spooky stuff as well.
Hell yeah.
Spooky shit.
The legend lends its name to a real-life psychosis. And it's called the Wendigo psychosis.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's real. This is real.
What the fuck?
Um,
What the no, like what the fuck?
like, what the fuck? It's real.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Bro.
So you hear about the Wendigo warning you against cannibalism. What do you think the Wendigo psychosis is?
Don't eat people.
Well, let me tell you what it is. And it causes a lot of problems as well. Yeah. Okay. The Wendigo.
I'm sure it causes a lot of problems. You're eating people.
Yes.
That is a problem.
You spilled lipstick in my Valentino white bag. Sorry.
The Wendigo psychosis is when a human starts to develop an intense craving for flesh and a fear of becoming a cannibal. So that's weird. Yeah. It usually, so this is a weird thing, it usually affects people in the Great Lakes area. So it is a regional thing. Like, seriously, regional.
Just don't live there.
Don't live in Minnesota, you'll eat people.
Yeah.
Don't go to Minnesota.
Get out of Michigan, okay?
Get out of there. I
Um,
got pop in in this state.
Where are you going with that, girl?
we got pop here. You don't have to stay in Minnesota to drink your pop. You can drink pop everywhere.
Yeah. And it's mainly because of the cold and the isolation in the heavy snows without food.
Seasonal depression and
Yes.
and hunger.
And isolation. We talked about isolation before. Don't fucking do it. Turns you into a cannibal.
Stop. Just a little tiny bit of human interaction. That's all you need.
Just a little bit. It's
Just
fine.
just teeny tiny bit.
I don't
So
know,
there
I
are
could do without.
Well, now
I-
we know
I-
who's turning into a Wendigo.
I could deal with less, but like as long as I have at least 20 minutes a day of just like witnessing a human.
Like sunshine.
yes.
Watching someone from a window.
Yeah.
Witness. Done.
Witness me. I fucking hate that movie.
What?
It's called Mad Max. It's the stupidest
Oh, I
goddamn.
haven't-
It's such
Oh.
a boy movie. Sorry if you like Mad Max, but it's stupid and you're wrong.
I think it's
But
stupid.
it's stupid.
It's stupid.
So
Although it's kind of cool because they have like crazy monster trucks in the desert.
yeah. Their
But the-
costumes are pretty
The
wild. too.
plot line is dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So the initial symptoms are poor appetite, nausea, and vomiting, as well as delusions.
Oh my god, I have it.
God damn it, Lindy. Let's get the fuck out of here. So they actually start seeing others as edible. You know when you
Oh.
see, like, when animated characters
You a
get
snack.
hungry?
Oh my
They get hungry and they see someone as, like, a giant chicken or something?
Yes.
No.
Basically.
You a snack.
You a whole snack.
You the whole damn
You know
meal.
that? You know that video? Or I guess it's not really a video. It's just a GIF of that guy, and he's like,
Ew.
That's what- yeah.
Basically. But,
I just licked myself.
ew, gross.
That was really bad sounding.
No,
Oh, sorry. I licked my lips and it went on my right here. What is this called?
You know?
Cupid's bow?
Cute.
No, there's a name for this.
This thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
That
I don't remember.
That that one piece of skin. It's like the thing right under your nose. It's like a little dimple, but it's not.
I know what you're talking about. I just forgot the name.
Well, I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm poking it right now.
What are you poking?
Whatever this is called.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is this called?
I don't fucking look
Skin.
it up.
Skin. No, it's like a.
We'll look it up after.
I'm looking it up. I'm listening to you though.
Yes, okay. But yeah, not only do they get these delusions and start seeing others as edible, they also start panicking at the idea of turning into cannibals. So these people are
They're
crazy.
like, oh no, I'm gonna turn into a cannibal. I've never had that thought when I'm
It's
very
very
hungry.
conflicting, you know? When an individual starts showing signs, a native healer would attempt to cure them. But if they become increasingly violent, which they do, or antisocial,
Me.
Me too.
they would be executed.
It's called a philtrum.
Execution.
Now y'all know. Philtrum.
It's called a philtrum.
The execution's not called a philtrum,
No, the little dimple above your lip and
Yeah.
under your nose.
but philtrum.
Philtrum.
Now y'all know.
And
We learned something today.
and they're getting executed.
Yes, execution. There are actually many recordings and records, not recordings, records
Okay.
of
I
the.
was like
Yeah, I'm saying that wrong.
audio recordings of people being executed.
Oh, well, this is a long time ago, so I don't know if it would, cause like 1600 is kind of old.
That's old.
Recordings of Wendigo psychosis, or records of Wendigo psychosis. I actually have a quote. It's kind of long, but it's very eerie.
Ooh, tell me that quote.
I will.
Some
It's
spooky shit.
It's from the Jesuits' Relations in 1661.
It's a cult.
Okay, y'all gotta be quiet for this one.
Okay.
'Cause
Shut
this
the
is
fuck up,
fucking
Wendy.
creepy.
Okay.
What caused us greater concern was the intelligence that met us upon entering the lake. Namely, that the men deputed by our conductor for the purpose of summoning the nations to the North Sea and assigning them a rendevorous where they were to await our coming, had met their death the previous winter in a very strange manner. So those men that they sent out met their death. Those poor men, according to the report given to us, were seized with an ailment unknown to us, but not very unusual among the people we were seeking. They were afflicted with either lunacy, hypochondria, nor frenzy.
I have hypochondria.
I am a hypochondriac. but
It's
have
what you have when you hear a symptom of something and you're like, I have that.
Oh yeah.
you exaggerate.
Yeah. Yeah.
But have a combination of all these species of disease. So they have all of them.
They
Not
got
just-
all of it.
Not just one, which affects their imaginations and causes them a more than canine hunger. This makes them so ravenous for human flesh that they pounce upon women, children, and even upon men. Like veritable werewolves, devour them ferociously, without being able to appease or glut their hunger, their appetite. Even seeking fresh prey, and the more greedily, the more they eat. This element attacked our deputies, and as death is the sole remedy among those simple people for checking such acts of murder, they were slain in order to stay the course of their madness.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Jesus crust.
Jesus, damn it, Christ.
Christ damn it.
So that's the quote. There are actually, I got a few more. Another gruesome case of the Wendigo psychosis that is quite bad actually. One of the worst, actually, it's one of the worst documented cases. Happened in 1878 to 79. A Plains Cree trapper from Alberta, Canada, named Swift Runner, was a trader with the Houston Bay Company and was married with 6 kids.
That's too many kids.
Well, I mean, during this time, it's pretty probably average.
Still too many.
Right?
One is too many.
He also served as a guide to the Northwest Mounted Police in 1875. But during the winter of 78 to 79, Swift Runner and his family were starving,
No.
along with numerous other Cree families.
Oh, no.
His oldest son was the first to die of starvation. At some point,
Nope.
Swift Runner
Nope.
succumbed to the Wendigo psychosis.
No!
Even though emergency food supplies were available at the Hudson Bay Company post, but 25 miles away, so that they'd have to walk. They don't.
Still?
He didn't even bother traveling to the post.
Oh, God.
Rather, he killed the remaining members of his family
Oh, my God!
and consumed them.
Holy shit! I thought he was just gonna eat the kid that died!
Nope, he killed all of them.
Oh, my God! Guys!
And they found him.
Stuffed full of people.
I mean, his family, not just people, his
Holy
family.
shit!
There was even a baby.
Holy
Um,
shit! He wanted them baby back ribs.
Not a funny joke. No.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. He eventually confessed and was executed by authorities at Fort Saskatchewan.
Oh, good. What the?
Saskatchewan. I said that. I'm so proud I said
Oh,
that right.
God. What the damn hell?
Yeah.
What the damn hell?
1 second.
What even the fuck? What even the fuck?
What even the fuck?
What even the fuck?
Okay.
Excuse me. Like,
There have actually been sightings of a Wendigo.
nope.
Yeah.
A Wendigo
Nope.
allegedly made a number of appearances near the town called Roseau. I think I'm saying that right. I think I'm saying it right.
Good
In
enough.
northern Minnesota.
Minnesota.
From the late 1800s through the 1920s, each time that it was reported, an unexpected death followed, and finally, it was seen no more. Another well-known case involving Wendigo psychosis was that of Jack Fiddler, a chief and medicine man. Known for his powers of defeating Wendigos, Fiddler claimed to have defeated 14 Wendigos during his lifetime. Some of these creatures were said to have been sent by enemy shamans, and others were members of his own tribe who had started to get the taste of flesh. In other cases, Fiddler was usually asked by family members to kill a very sick loved ones before they turned to a Wendigo. So they started showing the symptoms, and they were asked to kill them. Or he was asked.
Oh, wait. I heard that wrong. Never mind. I understand what you're saying. I thought for a second that they were like, you have it, so you have to kill your family.
Yeah, no. Just the other way around.
Yeah.
They have it, and he has to kill them.
Yes.
Fiddler's own brother, Peter Felt, was...
What did he feel?
He felt a lot of feelings.
He felt hungry.
Yeah, well, he did, because he was also killed after turning or giving into the Wendigo psychosis when the food ran out of their trading expedition.
Stop eating people.
Yeah.
Just stop it.
The Hudson's Bay Company traders, the Cree and the missionaries, were well aware of the Wendigo legend, though they often explained it as a mental illness or superstition. Regardless, several incidents of people turning Wendigo and eating human flesh are documented in records of the company.
Okay, listen. If you have a mental illness that makes you want to eat people, you Jeffrey Dahmer ass, knock it off. Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Don't go to therapy, they'll eat the therapist. Go to a locked cell.
Yo, Jeffrey Dahmer did do that, and then they shoved a broomstick up his ass and killed him.
Well, he deserved it.
Whoa.
I have a little bit of sympathy for Dahmer because he had to get super shit-faced to even do what he did, and he,
I don't feel any sympathy for that piece of shit.
yeah.
I don't care if you had to get shit-faced to murder someone. You still murdered them and ate them.
Well, it's better than people that don't get drunk to try and do it.
I don't think it's better.
But yeah,
think it's
Dahmer
like-
was mentally ill. He literally was like mentally ill and fucked up.
Are
Yes.
you an angry drunk? No, I'm a murdering drunk.
I just, if you're a murderer in any sense of the fucking word,
Fuck off.
and a rapist, and a fucking cannibal, I have no sympathy for you. You deserve to die.
End story.
End of story.
Okay.
I keep dropping my phone.
Also, in 1907, Fiddler and his brother, Joseph, were arrested by the Canadian authorities for murder. 'Cause he was killing people. Jack committed suicide, but Joseph was tried and sentenced to life in prison, but ultimately was granted a pardon. But died 3 days later in jail before receiving the news of his pardon.
That sucks.
But yeah, there is also some sort of healing ceremonial dance that is
Wait.
There's a dance that Native American tribes perform. It's a ceremonial dance that's performed during times of famine to reinforce the legend of the Wendigo and how serious it is.
Oh, I thought you meant there's a dance to cure it. And I was like,
No.
so the cure is to boogie down.
No. No, the cure is to kill them.
Good. Murder.
Even though there were less cases of the Wendigo psychosis, there are actually still sightings to this day.
Oh, God.
That's my story, y'all.
Ugh. Fuck that, dude. So, oh, God. It's so creepy. It freaks me out. It freaks me out because those motherfuckers, you
They're
didn't
creepy.
You didn't even talk about the fact that they can fucking mimic the human voice.
Yeah, they're said to be excellent hunters.
Yeah.
So,
They can mimic the fucking human voice. And that...
nothing I read said that they can mimic the human voice, but I know it said that they have excellent hunting skills. Like, they are, like, described to be great hunters and know all about their territory.
Shit, dude.
Which is extremely creepy. So, like,
It's
if you're in a
terrifying.
forest, you'll probably die.
Don't go in the forest!
Don't go in the forest.
Don't go into the forest.
Guys, hear me out. Let's go camping.
I'm gonna stab you.
Do
I love
it.
camping, though.
Dude, I love camping, but I also hate it. Alright, cool beans. Alright. So after, that nightmare fuel that Melissa has shared with us, let's talk about skinwalkers!
Ew,
Yeah.
I-
No.
Fucking hate skinwalkers. They terrify me to my core.
I've
So,
decided to become friends with the ones at the property.
stop! So, my sources are Wikipedia, thoughtcatalog.com, Legends of America, NewMexicoExplorer.com, TheLineup.com, Tapatalk.com, and Reddit. I have a lot of sources today. So last year, right before taking a fucking camping trip to this fucking property that we have with my in-laws, I had just learned about not Wendigos. I just did today. I had just barely learned about fucking skinwalkers, and I was terrified. And we were at this fucking place, okay? It's super pretty, but it's also terrifying at night. And so every time I heard any tiny noise, I was like, it's a skinwalker! We're gonna die! It's a skinwalker, for sure. And fucking... Okay, listen. In Utah, this is where the property was, and Utah is a home to a fucking skinwalker ranch. Okay? And it's not like just like it's not like a cattle ranch like full of skinwalkers, but there is too. But
But the popular one, I think, is in southern Utah, I believe. part of southern Utah?
It's in Duchesne.
It's just outside of Duchesne.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard it was.
We're
in
about to
southern
talk
Utah.
about it
That's
right
why I was,
now.
confused.
So, this fucking Skinwalker Ranch, basically, this is where crazy anomalies happen all the time, like sightings of skinwalkers, obviously, UFOs, aliens, ghosts, just a shitload of paranormal activity, okay? So, Lindy had told me that these motherfuckers weren't near us. She said they were far enough away that we were fine.
It's true.
Guess what? No, you're wrong.
No, it's true.
No, you're wrong.
No, it's
We
true.
were not safe. We were not safe, Lindy.
In the 40 years that our family has owned
I
that
don't
property,
care. I don't care. I'm just saying.
they stayed
You're
there.
wrong. Maybe you have a fucking deal with the Skinwalkers. I don't know. But
I don't know. Maybe Grandpa made one.
yeah, listen, that'd be cool of him.
That would be cool.
So it turns out that the Skinwalker Ranch is about 45 fucking minutes, 32 miles ish from where we were at the time. Okay, so that's a long drive, 45 minutes. But guess what? Skinwalkers can run 200 miles an hour. That's fast.
What?
200 fucking miles an hour. Okay, so let's
That's
do
some
some math.
magic shit.
Yes, it is. Let's do some math, okay? We'll do a word problem here. So a skinwalker is 32 miles away from you, traveling at 200 miles an hour. How long will it take for the skinwalker to get from where it is to you and kill you?
Like 9 minutes.
9 minutes and 36 seconds.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, you were right. You
oh
fucking
my
genius.
God. I'm the new Einstein.
9 minutes and 36 seconds. That's not even fucking 20 minutes to get from their place to you and murder you to death.
I'm awesome.
You are awesome. I'm still scared. Okay. So I'm mad at you, Lindy.
Whatever.
She still won't admit that she's wrong.
I never admit that I'm wrong.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about what exactly skinwalkers actually are. So, basically, they are a type of witch. Similar kind of to the Wendigo. The skinwalkers were human at one point. But through only true acts of evil were they able to turn into shapeshifters. And they stem from the Navajo culture. I believe that they are also known in several other Native American cultures as well. But in most of the research that I had done, it only mentioned the Navajo. So that's what we're going to talk about. So basically, to become a skinwalker and get your bullshit supernatural powers, you need to do some chanting, some spell casting, and kill someone who is very close to you. So like your mom, your dad, husband, wife, sibling, just,
Family
someone...
member, maybe.
Yeah, it's just someone you're really close to. And in some cases, it's stated that you have to eat them, like the Wendigo. Just don't fucking eat people, guys. Stop.
You'll turn into a demon.
You'll turn into a fucking
I
demon.
kind of want to
No!
be a demon.
Lindy.
I want to eat people.
Lindy,
The thought of eating people, freaks me out.
good.
It's not right.
Good. That's a good belief to have.
But demons, on the other hand.
No! We've said it before, and we'll say it again, and probably continue to say it through the rest of the podcast forever. Don't eat people. Don't eat your siblings.
Don't eat your siblings.
Don't eat your siblings. So after you've done all that and you're turned into a skinwalker, there ain't no going back. So you're fucked. If you do the shit, you're stuck that way. So if you decide to murder and eat someone you love, you're fucked. That's just what you are. You're a monster. You're a piece of shit.
I love you so much, I'm gonna eat you.
Listen, if that's your kink, you do you.
Oh, God. That's not what I meant.
So
It's not.
skinwalkers are shapeshifters, and they can take any form, but usually they're seen as wolves, some sort of dog like foxes, coyotes. They can also be seen as eagles, owls, or even crows. But the way that they usually are is dogs. And they...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Lindy's reading it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Up
I
the
thought you
property.
just read right that. No!
I used to see, coyotes and stuff there a lot.
Guys,
But ever since I can remember, I never have. But one time, and I only remember one time, we were sitting around the fire and you could hear coyotes howling.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm never going camping ever again.
Let's go. Right now.
I'm so upset. Okay, so, in order for them to take their form, obviously they have to kill them and take their skin. Because Skinwalker.
Do they make, like, blankets out of it?
They make, like, a skin suit.
But how much cooler would it be if they... You know how, like, sports players will take, like, their old jerseys and, like, sew them together into a blanket?
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they do.
But that'd be cool.
They just,
Oh,
like,
God.
you know, we're gonna bring up fucking Silence of the Lambs again, Buffalo Bill. Taking skin and wearing it.
Would you fuck me?
I'd
fuck me. Gross.
So basically, they will do anything in their power to try and lure you out and away from safety.
It's not hard to do.
Not for most people. For me, it is. I don't trust no one.
You show me food, I'm going.
That's what I was
Okay,
gonna say.
if you have a puppy, I'm going. This is why the Skinwalkers freak me out. They're always, well, not always, but they're
They
usually a
are the
dog.
puppies.
It's a dog.
It's a dog. Okay, so
Come here, Poochie.
we do BB.
Mhm.
So they can also mimic voices,
Creepy.
like the Wendigo. So if you were like camping, okay, and you're for whatever reason you hear something outside and you like come out or whatever and you like look around and you see this thing that's like a dog, but it's like really unsettling, and then all of a sudden you hear like your mom calling you and she's in the woods. Don't go in the woods. Don't go. Don't do it.
The dog eat your mom.
The dog ate your mom. Don't do it.
Bad name, I called it.
Dog ate your mom.
No, but there's
That's a
like
good
that
band name.
weird creepypasta. I don't know if you guys remember.
I probably do.
No, I remember this. Yeah, you probably do. I'm gonna say it real quick. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you.
That's okay.
Where it's like the little girl's in a room, and she hears her mom call her from the kitchen, and then she's walking, and all of a sudden she gets pulled into a closet, and it's her mom. And her mom's
Yeah.
like, "I heard it too.
Yeah.
Don't go."
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
But
know
who's
that.
the mom? Huh?
Spooky. Okay. Yeah. So basically, don't trust anyone, anything when you're camping. It's not real. Just don't do it. Okay. Just like
Never
if
do it.
you also here's a fun fact: if you look them in the eyes, they can absorb themselves into you and control you, your body, and your every move.
It's like
Cool.
Medusa, but different.
Instead of Medusa,
Instead of turning you to stone.
yeah, instead of Medusa turning you into stone, she is you now.
But Medusa can't turn women into stone.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool. I
It's
didn't
only
know
men.
that. We should talk about Medusa.
I want to.
Okay, but not right now.
I'm also gonna get a tattoo of her.
Do it, but not right now.
Medusa. Just
Let's see. So they absorb themselves into you, so don't do it. And like I said, they can mimic voices, and like so if you hear things outside like calling you out, and you go outside and you see something that's like creepy, don't look it in the eyes and don't follow it. Instead, get your ass back in your tent, your cabin, your car, whatever the fuck. Do not get the fuck out and
But if
Just
you're in a tent,
Actually,
couldn't
nope
they?
the fuck out of there.
and nope the fuck out. Get in your car and leave. So I'm about to tell you why these scary assholes are actually, kind of cool.
Mhm.
They have manners. So
Oh, what
Kind
kind
of-
of manners?
so kind of like vampires,
I was just about to
they
say.
can't come in unless invited. So that's why they try and lure you outside.
Typical demon.
Yeah. They can't come in unless they're invited. Also, don't fucking touch anything that they have touched.
Mhm.
Because the main way that they
Skinwalker Safety 101.
Skinwalker safety. Here's the thing.
Touch anything. Don't look at anything.
Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Stay inside. Don't invite them in. Don't say hi. Just don't do it. Just nope the fuck out. Because if you touch whatever they've touched, they fucking leave a poison, kind of like a tree frog, like a poison tree frog. But instead of like touching them, you touch like whatever they touched. It's poison, and that's most of the way that they kill people, because people are unsettled and they run away, and then the next day they come out and figure out what's going on, and they like touch the tree that they touched,
Yeah.
and then they get poisoned.
So just hose everything
so I
down.
would be like a really dangerous Wendigo skinwalker, Because
It can be both.
When I walk when I walk around, you know, I
touch.
I'm walking past the trees, my hands are going through the branches, you know, like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in
fucking up on
danger.
accident.
Here's another thing, Lindy. You know what else? Why? You know why? You know why else you're in deep shit and in danger at all times?
Oh, there's lots of reasons.
Yes. Lindy likes to hang out in graveyards. You know who else likes to hang out in graveyards?
Fall Out Boy.
Yes, Fallout Boy. That creepy
Probably
ass
my chem. Sorry.
Lindy.
God damn it, Lindy.
Okay,
Damn it, Christ.
these fuckers like to hang out in graveyards because
Why?
that's where they go. They dig up graves
Oh.
and they use fucking powder from the
Oh.
graves and the dead bodies and shit. From
Grave
the remains.
powder.
Yeah, and they use that to make their poison. So it's corpse poison.
What? Wait.
I think it's
Wait.
actually it's zombie
Hold the
powder.
fuck up.
Zombie
Hold the
powder.
fuck up. So, they dig up bodies.
Yes.
So, one time when we went to Salt Lake City Cemetery,
Lindy!
walking around having a good time, we were singing My Chem because, you know, it was when we all thought they were getting back together, but it was just some stupid reunion album, whatever.
Oh my god.
Not even reunion. It was a 10-year album. Whatever. So, we're running around, you know, having a good time. All of a sudden, Shelby, like, freaks out and takes off running. And me and Becky are like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, she's an asshole. She's not even gonna tell you.
Well, she took off running, and then she's like,
Why?
and we're like, what the fuck? Why are you running? She goes, look. Points it. There's a fucking grave wide open.
Nope.
And it's an old one, right?
Nope.
And it's one of those ones that it's almost like a mausoleum, but in the ground.
Nope.
So it's like a whole concrete.
It's encased in
cover,
concrete.
Right? And the top cover off.
No.
And so we were like, what the fuck? And take off running, right? And
Good.
left. Next time we get back to the cemetery, we go check it out.
Don't
That
go
thing-
back.
I always go back. Anyways,
Stop!
that thing-
Lindy, this is how you die, okay?
I get it,
I can't
okay?
put it in her brain enough how many times she's gonna get murdered
I
and she
know.
doesn't listen.
Lindy, you watch scary movies.
It's fine.
She
Oh.
is the white girl.
You're gonna die.
She's the white girl in the horror movie that goes to investigate.
But first
but she
of
brings
all-
a bat at least.
No, but yeah, I have knives and stuff, but like, we go back to look at it, and this thing looks like it's been sealed since the day it was made. Like,
Nope.
never touched,
Nope.
never opened. I can't even figure out how they would have opened it. Like,
Skinwalker.
absolutely horrifying, and I did not know that.
Did you
and
see a
I'm
body?
Spooked. No, we didn't look. We didn't like glare in. We were scared
Skinwalker.
what would be down there.
Skinwalker.
But
No, but,
also,
like-
Shelby, the one that started running,
Mhm.
she's smart.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Never
Nah, me
mind.
and
I
Becky
have
were
no.
like,
I'm not
"What
mad
is
at her.
it?"
That's how you survive.
But like.
Well done, Shelby.
Well, what was funny though is while we were running back to the car, we crossed some people and like, oh, you get spooked, and we're like, there's an open grave, and they're like, oh, haha, that's funny. We're walking to the car a few minutes later, and you just hear screams, like bloody murder screams, and we were like, oh hell.
They probably did it
no.
on purpose.
I'm hoping they did it to freak you guys out
But we
because
were-
that's what I want to believe. But it's
I don't know.
Skinwalker.
I've seen some weird things at the cemetery,
I mean, it's a cemetery.
and it's a very big one.
Yeah, lots of ghosties.
Oh my god, Lindy, you're gonna die.
Everybody dies eventually.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
yours
do it-
is gonna be like a movie scene.
I'm gonna straight up do it in a fun way, alright?
I'm gonna die having fun. Okay. Yeah. So they dig up graves. They get the powder from the corpses. They create death from death. But then they also, skin you and take your skin and wear it to transform into you.
Be cool if they made
So-
blankets.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Lindy wants a skin blanket, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, gross.
Ew.
She wants to be fucking Ed Gein.
I know. I was just about to say that.
Should we get you a nipple belt?
No, there's a lady. No, there's an
God,
actual lady. She's from Australia, and she made a skin suit of one of her husbands.
Oh god,
Not
I
a
thought-
skin suit, but the blanket. It was like a curtain
Oh,
of his skin
Ew, what the? I thought you were gonna talk about the lady that crocheted the nipple belt
for
for Karen and Georgia.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like an actual another lady who skinned her husband because she was real Australian and good with their knives.
She was real
No,
Australian.
That's why
Sorry,
Australian people
Australians.
are my heroes.
but what's her name?
Except for the spiders.
Crazy lady?
Last podcast on the left is an episode about her.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
listen to them so much.
Ew, stop skinning people alive.
Don't
Yeah.
eat people, don't skin people. God
I think her
damn
name's
it.
like Catherine or something.
Catherine.
Catherine Knight, maybe.
That's close to to Karen, so.
Karen. Stop,
Okay,
Karen.
okay. So now that we have some history on what the fuck these scary motherfuckers are, let me tell you a story. So, this story is a little different than what I usually do. And this story was actually written from a Reddit user named Christina Rose 88, who graciously allowed me to use her story and her experience today. So thank you so much, Christina. Anyway, so I'm going to read this post almost word for word, just to, respect her story and stuff. But if you're looking for some creepy ass stories and not want to sleep for a couple days, go check out her Reddit. Her posts are super creepy and I love them. They give me full body fucking chills.
Ooh.
They're really good. So if you don't have a Reddit, go get one and then go to her fucking shit because they're really good. She mostly does the no sleep Reddit and they make me not want to sleep.
What was her Reddit again?
It is Christina Rose 88.
Okay.
CHRISTINAROSE 88.
Everybody get that? Just kidding.
Write it down. Now go. Okay. Let's begin on how Christina Rose may or may not have encountered a skinwalker. Shall we?
Yes.
Alright, so this is her story. My grandparents have a cabin in town in Pennsylvania, south of Scranton. Every summer, we usually go for a few weeks as a family event, ever since I was little. A few years ago, we decided to go up in the winter because my family wanted to go skiing at some point. After we got there, weird things started happening really quickly and seemingly out of nowhere. This house was built in the 1920s, old brick and wood home. The doors are these giant, almost church-like looking doors, and the style of the home is very, medieval and super creepy, definitely adding to the creepy vibes of the home.
The church doors itself sounds spooky.
Right? The fact that it has, church-type doors, I'm picturing not a LDS church.
Yeah.
I'm picturing, a Catholic
Cathedral?
church or,
Yeah.
what is it called? We went there. A Methodist church. Or even a...
Not a Methodist,
What are you talking about?
a Methodist...
Masons.
Well,
The
yeah, but
Mason
also a Methodist church. Yeah. Have you not seen a Methodist church?
No.
Well, they're creepy.
Mm.
I may be thinking of the wrong religion, but Mason churches, those are beautiful and at night very terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very terrifying.
Very terrifying.
But also, let me ask you a question, Lana.
yes.
You said brick. Does it have exposed brick walls?
I'm sure it has exposed brick walls. Joanna Gaines is probably quaking.
Ooh.
I don't know if it has shiplap though, because it was built in the 1920s.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Maybe.
Joanna. So the first night was seemingly calm throughout the house, but whenever I went there, I always felt that there was something watching me or something lurking through the halls. That's not a good sign. Get out. Christina, run. Nope, the fuck
Run,
out.
girl.
Get out. Get out of the house. The call is coming from inside the house. The first night, I got up to go to the bathroom at around 3:10 a.m., which is also interesting because I never get up to go to the bathroom back at home. Most nights I sleep right through the night without waking up. What is that like? Because I have tiny bladder and I get up every 2 hours.
I just sleepwalk to the bathroom.
Oh god, it's
Like
awful.
usually at 3 in the
I
morning,
tell
I'm like,
myself to hold it unless I really can't.
yeah,
I
that's
do
how
that
I am
sometimes,
too.
too.
And then my cat lays on me and it just pushes on my bladder. So it
I
makes it
wake up
worse.
every single night like clockwork
Yeah.
at 4 a.m. to go pee, and
Mhm.
then I wake up again. If I'm not going to work and I'm sleeping in for the day, I wake up at 8:30.
I
So
do too.
every 4 hours, I guess, because I go to bed around midnight because I can. I am an adult.
Woo.
Anyway, there were 8 of us in the house, my 2 parents, my grandparents, my aunt and my uncle, and my 2 male cousins. I went to one of the 3 main bathrooms. There are 4 in the house if you count the master. So when I heard someone was in the bathroom, I thought that was kind of interesting because I was one of the few people who didn't share the bathroom. But I stood outside waiting to make sure that I did not intrude on anything. Going on in there, you don't want to open that door. You don't want to look in. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to, I feel you, Christina. You ain't trying to open that door. You don't want to knock and then be like, get out! Because, listen, if you're in there with 2 male cousins, I don't know how old these guys are, but, they stay a long time in the bathroom. I have 2 brothers, I know. We know what you're doing. You're not being slick. You're nasty. Just kidding, you're not. It's fine. It's natural.
Oh my god.
Masturbation.
They could be shitting too.
Dude, I hate pooping.
Honestly, it's not bad when it's a good day.
Nah, dude. It's gross.
It's relief.
But if you don't do it, then your stomach hurts.
It's true.
Ooh.
Oh, when you get bubble gut?
Bubble guts. Ooh.
Okay, I lost my place. That's why we're talking about poop.
Then
right
you
now.
get like explosive shit.
As my one male cousin can get quite upset, and I didn't want to bother him. What was extremely weird is the fact that whenever... Oh, wait. What was extremely weird is the fact that whatever was in there didn't sound human in its movements. Red flag! It seemed to drag its feet around, which made me very nervous that he may be sick. No. When you're sick, you sound human still. I'm sorry, Christina. No. I called out his name a few times. Drew, are you okay in there? It's been a long time and I want to go back to bed. Or something along those lines. A few seconds later, he comes out of the bedroom and asks me why I'm making so much noise. Tell me he's trying to sleep and slams the door behind him. Christina, your cousin sounds like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, you're just trying to check on him and be nice.
But also, like, why didn't he question probably a terrified look on your face?
Yeah.
Bro, why didn't he question, like, why the fuck are you calling my name? Like...
And be like, hey, there's someone in the bathroom or something.
Just like, Drew, you're kind of rude. Like, I get when you get woken up, you can be bitchy. Like, I am that way. I mean, I said earlier,
Yeah.
like, when I wake up from a nap, I'm not a nice person.
If
But
someone
also,
wakes me up in the
if
middle of the night,
someone-
yeah.
Well, if someone's calling my name and is like, Lana, are you okay? I'm not going to be like, fuck you! What do you want? Like,
I probably would do that. I throw temper tantrums when I wake up and then I can't go back to sleep. I get fucking pissed. I'm just like, I just want to sleep.
just let me sleep, damn it!
Yeah.
Anyway, so before I could freak out, he had already shut the door and I was too scared to even yell back at him. I never realized before that the door wasn't even locked in the first place, which made me feel more uneasy. Between the banter, I never realized the sounds in the bathroom had stopped. It didn't seem like anyone was even in the bathroom anymore.
No.
I still even tell myself that this was just my imagination going wild, but I'm not known for going sleepwalking or having any type of sleep disorder. It's a demon.
Ghosties.
It's a skinwalker, girl.
Demon.
There's a skinwalker taking a shit in your bathroom.
Is there a window in the bathroom?
Oh, honey, we about to get there.
Hmm.
I just decided to open the door, brushing it off as my too vivid imagination. When I opened the door, it looked like nothing strange had happened in there. But when I was washing my hands, I realized the window was open.
Ew.
I froze, thinking that someone had broken into the house, but this was on the second story, with nothing to climb up on, making it almost impossible to climb up there. So, I'm going to pause really quick. There's still more. I don't think there was a skinwalker in your bathroom, because they can't come in unless invited. So unless someone in your family invited
originally
them in,
has invited
Hey
a
man, I just
skinwalker in.
really need to pee. It's been a couple years.
But like, if it disguised itself as somebody and someone had invited it in, maybe it was stalking. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
And also, if the window was open,
Could have been a bird.
it could have been a bird. It could have been she's in.
Or a skinwalker being a bird.
So she's in like, pretty rural area, and if the window is open in the winter is usually kind of windy and like branches and shit, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to make myself feel better because it's freaking me out. Anyway.
We're not doubting you. We're just trying to make ourselves feel better.
Exactly. I'm not doubting that this happened to you. I believe it 100%. Anyway, so the next day, nothing happened in the daytime. What?
Can we talk about how great windows in bathrooms are?
Ugh, I wish I had a window in my bathroom.
Right? Oh, when you're taking a hot shower with a little bit of cool breeze. Oh, yes. Better?
I tried to make that quiet.
It was quietly loud.
Yes.
Rumble.
Rumble.
The rumble in Down Under. Oh.
Anyways.
The next day, nothing happened in the daytime, making it seem more like it was just a figment of my imagination than reality. But that night, I had to let my dog out. So, I'm going to pause again. This shit is why I picked this story. It freaked me out. Okay. She is elderly, the dog, and never really barks much, nor does she run fast. So this is definitely a case for concern, I thought, when I let her out and she bolted to the edge of the woods and vanished inside of them.
Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't care. I'm not having that dog in my house anymore.
Just wait. I tried to follow her. She was barking, but honestly, I was too scared to go into the woods past the tree line. Good! Trust your gut, Christina. Don't go into the woods! When I finally got her to walk back, her back legs seemed off. Almost like a person pretending to be a dog.
Oh, God.
Walking on the ground.
No.
Her eyes were... I have chills. Her eyes were also off. They looked human-like, not her usually dark... Oh, not like her usual dark almond eyes. I freaked out and ran back inside without her. Good job.
Your dog probably died.
When I got inside, she was sitting panting by the door. So she must have ran back in when I was yelling into the woods to try and find her. How fucking creepy is that?
It's a skinwalker.
It's a skinwalker. At this point, I didn't even want to leave the house for fear that whatever was lurking in the woods. I had no previous information on skinwalkers or even knew what they were, so I hadn't connected the dots yet. I'm sorry. I hate that so much. The fact that it was a dog that, like...
Looked like your dog?
It was like your dog, but it was like... It looked like a human
Not.
impersonating your dog walking. Oh my god. I literally have chills. Like, freaks me the fuck out.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just happy her dog was actually alive.
Oh, yeah, me too.
But yeah, that's what I'm confused about, because if skinwalkers have to take their pelts to look like them...
No, they can shapeshift to whatever they want.
But I thought they had to take their pelt to shapeshift into that.
No, they just take it for fun.
Oh.
Right?
Well, they're called skinwalkers. So I don't know.
Well, that's what I thought you said, was that they had to take the pelt to...
Oh, yeah. So when they kill you, in order to be you,
Yeah.
they have to...
That's what I was thinking.
But they
Well,
can
it could have
still-
also... Because it's just a dog.
Yeah.
It could have just been a
That's
dog.
probably why it didn't look like... It looked like your dog, but not really.
Yeah. Well, also...
Maybe
when
she
it...
killed, like, a brother of the dog.
It was the... Oh, that's sad.
I'm sorry.
But still. Anyway. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I scrolled past where I was. The last night that we stayed there was the most interesting and confusing turn of events that had happened. We had skied all day, so we went to bed quite early, around 9 or 10. I never fall asleep as early as I did then. I'm usually a night owl, but I woke up around 12 a.m. to the sounds of my cousin Drew yelling outside. I woke up in a fog and tried to quickly rush out the door and open it. Or tried to rush to the door and open it. I didn't even take into consideration that the door was still locked from the inside.
Yeah.
When I got outside, his voice seemed to be coming from multiple directions and echoing through the valley. I saw him by the cars yelling, and when I started to go outside and call out his name, he looked at me quickly. His eyes got huge, and he ran into the woods with a beckoning gesture for me to follow him.
No.
Nope. Nope the fuck out. I decided that was definitely a bad idea. Good idea. Good job. I'm proud of you. I decided that was definitely a bad idea, so I woke up his parents, and he ended up being asleep in his room the whole time.
What the fuck?
No!
Gross.
Christina! Drew!
Skinwalkers!
No!
But, like, gross.
That's so creepy.
But next time, just maybe look out the window.
I mean, but if you are okay.
Why isn't anyone else hearing it?
I think because they focused on her.
It's targeting her because
Yeah.
they got her first.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like they can get into your head and make it feel like you actually hearing it.
Yeah. So they
It's wild.
yeah. They mimic the voices of like the people that you trust.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry.
Now you Interesting.
Not now, until years later, did I even find out about skinwalkers from one of my Native American friends that I had met in college. I still have no idea what was out there that weekend, and I haven't been back since. That's what you're supposed to do, Lindy. Not go back. Good job, Christina.
What kind of fun is that?
The good kind where you
The
don't
safe
die.
kind of
Whatever.
fun.
Christina is smart. Good job, Christina. Lindy, stop going to fucking cemeteries and almost
Jesus.
getting eaten by skinwalkers. Stop going camping and hearing coyotes howl everywhere.
Yes. Also, thank you, Christina, for letting us use your story.
Honestly, I am so thankful that you let me use that, because I was looking all over and I was like, there's no, like, I wanted, like, a story to tell, but there was no, like, stories, you know?
That's
And then
Yeah.
I
they
was
all
like,
got eaten.
that's probably because they
Well,
all
there.
died,
I
yeah.
mean, there are a lot of like people telling skinwalker stories, but there's no like
Yeah, there's no, like, story.
story.
So when I went on Reddit and I went through a couple others, and then I found hers, and I was like,
Creepy.
so creepy, dude.
Ew.
So fucking the part that gets me the most is the dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's the fact that, like,
It's something you trust.
yeah, if my dog ran out into the woods, like, you know me with my dog is my baby.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
if my dog,
fine.
I would chase after her.
Me too, with Patty though.
Yeah. And then to see her come back and she's walking like
Dude, you know
like
my
a
ass,
human impersonating a dog.
My ass would have ran over and been like, "Are you okay? Did you hurt your leg?" What
Oh yeah, I
happened?"
look her directly in the eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah! Ew. Just thinking of that.
I know, it freaks me. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I
Yeah.
hate it.
That's a big no.
Big nope. Nope the fuck out of that situation.
Yeah.
Christina, you are so smart. You went back inside. You just noped the fuck out. You were like, I'm
Yeah.
leaving my dog. I don't care. And like, good for you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah,
like,
I think I'd leave my dog.
I'd just
feel
be like,
what?
I'm so sorry, Snuffles, but like, fuck that shit. I'm out.
Call me Snowball.
Where are my testicles, Summer? Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are my testicles, Summer?
It's from
Rick and Morty.
I forgot about that show until just now. Oh God, skinwalkers freak me out. I was listening to the Jenna Julian podcast with Jenna Marbles and Julian Salamita,
Mhm.
and they had talked about skinwalkers, and that's how I first learned about them. And I was listening to the podcast at work, and I was literally, because I used to be a dog groomer, I was grooming dogs. Like, dogs can smell your fear on your breath.
Yeah.
So when I started to get scared, I ate a piece of gum. But like the lady who I used to groom with in this fucking hospital, I worked at a vet. She was like, she like looked at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" Because I guess like after like hearing stuff like that was super creepy, I would like jump and I was like, like freaking out. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." But like the dogs were okay because I had the gum. So just so you know, if you don't
Or
like,
was a dog a skinwalker?
oh my
Ah!
God! What if I groomed a skinwalker?
That'd be
He just
wild.
needed a nice wash that day.
He needed a bath. He smelled horrible. I never had any dogs come in that had human eyes. Actually, that's not true. Oh my God! What if? Okay, listen.
Well,
all my
there's some
groomer
dogs and cats that just look like
Yeah.
human faces.
Yes, there are. All my groomer homies out there, listen, you know the dogs I'm talking about where their skin is like, it's like a tan or pink, and then their lips are like bald, and then
Yeah.
the skin around their eyes, like their eyelids, is pink or tan.
Mm-hmm.
They look like people, and it freaks me out. It's so unsettling. Every time I got a dog like that, I was like, they were skinwalkers! Skinwalker puppies.
Spooky.
Do you think skinwalkers, like, can have puppies?
No.
I think they might be able to have kids, but I don't know if they would be skinwalkers.
Do you think that they'd be puppies, though? Because honestly, like, if my puppy was a skinwalker, I'd be like, okay, whatever.
I don't know.
Oh well. We
But
tried.
only if it's cute. If it's unsettling, I don't want it. I'm just kidding. I like the really weird looking dogs. Like, you know that fucking dog, oh, what is his name? He's like, he got Guinness Book of World Records, like, ugliest dog.
Aw.
Don't remember.
I can't remember his name. There's a video where she's like, look at my baby, and then, like, puts the camera down, and he's like, and then she's like, she says his name, and then he turns and he's like, Like, it's so
Ew,
fucking funny.
No.
Those dogs that have, like, no hair and, like, what are they called? They're, like, it starts with an X. It's a Mexican dog, and they have no hair. I think they're so cute.
I mean, I thought you were gonna talk about a chupacabra.
No.
Chupacabra.
I don't want no chupacabra in this shit. I'm too white to even say it. Like,
I mean, we could try and say it, but it's never gonna be as spooky sounding as if we had a Hispanic accent.
here's the thing. Someone come on the podcast and just say it for us.
Yeah, every language that we do, just say it and we'll click it as a recording.
Yes. Perfect.
But yeah,
I'm thoroughly freaked out.
yeah.
I literally got the chills so many times. And, like, even if you guys didn't think that this episode was super creepy, I think that this was really creepy. Like,
I do
I'm
too.
honest to God, like, I feel creeped out right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm, like, a little bit anxious because of it. Because Wendigos are super unsettling. Skinwalkers freak me the
Yeah.
fuck out. They are so scary. Both of them, so fucking scary. I hate them. Oh, another thing that you didn't say about the Wendigo. They keep you alive for a couple days.
Oh, I didn't see that while I was reading
Oh,
any
dude,
of it,
they,
so
they keep you alive.
I
for a
just
couple
know
days.
it's
They feed on
um,
you slowly. I just hit the mic so many times. I'm so sorry.
yeah. I didn't see anything that said that, so.
Oh shit. Maybe it's not the Wendigo then. Maybe it's something else.
I mean, it could be, but every legend's different.
Yeah.
So
It's supernatural.
I
Yeah.
keep hitting the mic.
The Wendigo does keep his victim. He like slowly drains them. Of
Maybe
their
that's where I
blood.
heard it from.
yeah, it's
And then
probably
eats
supernatural
them.
thing because they don't always do everything accurately either.
Maybe
Like
that's
you gotta
where I heard it from.
exaggerate it to make it scarier sometimes. But yeah.
Still freaked out.
yeah, it's pretty.
I'm
pretty
like
scary.
legit like, ugh. My feet are so cold.
Some comfort food from Cafe.
I
Rio.
literally
Cafe
am so
Brio!
excited. We are gonna go and get some food. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
On whatever you're listening to it on. We've figured out iTunes, luckily.
Yes. So rate and review on iTunes.
Download, please.
Yes,
That
downloads
helps
help us.
a lot. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Email us. Let us know.
At the Wicked Witches podcast, right?
It's just Wicked.
Wicked
Wicked Witches podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
Send us your spooky stories, urban legends,
Please.
fairy tales. We love fairy tales, obviously.
Yes. If you have any stories about you encountering a skinwalker, send them to me so I
Yes.
can never sleep again.
We
Yes,
love
please.
reading. We love reading any story. We might also, if we get acquire enough, we might also do an episode of just stories from people with experiences like these.
Oh, yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
We should do that. So, definitely send us your spooky stories, stories from your childhood,
Mhm.
stories that you've just heard, just creepy shit, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Just let us know.
Anything, a story. I mean, it all counts what we're doing. Like, and what you guys, your story counts just as much as a fairy tale does because it's passed down the same way.
Yeah.
So,
It could even be a fucking murder story. I'm down.
If you murdered somebody.
murder.
If
Yeah, if
murdered
you
somebody,
murdered somebody-
confess.
Yeah, turn
Send
yourself in.
send your confessions into us, and then turn yourself into the police and go to prison.
Maybe don't murder.
Promise we won't turn you in. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Wink. Wink, wink, wink.
Send us pictures of your dogs, your alpacas, your kitties,
Your
your
kitties.
turtles, your snakes. Lindy doesn't like them, but I like them.
I like snakes. I like lizards. I like frogs. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Turtles.
I like
Turtle.
alpacas and tigers.
Tigers. Tigers. I am a tiger.
Go listen to our song.
Yes. Lana and Lindy have a song out. Go and listen to it. It's fucking great.
It's called Saudaji, and it's
Can you
by-
spell that for them?
Oh yeah, it's SAUDADE.
Y'all got that? Okay.
I don't know how to say it, so I'm so sorry.
It's Saudaji. I believe.
Mhm.
Saudaji.
It's Brazilian. That's all I
Yes.
know.
I'm gonna give them a little preview.
Give them that 15 seconds.
All right, that's 10 seconds. If you want to hear more of it, go on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes. Go
Just
listen
that
to
much.
us.
Apple Music,
Yes.
Napster, Deezer.
Yes.
Should
It's-
be going on Amazon Music, I think.
Oh, tits. Our band name is Rainy Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So, go check it out. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're
Yeah.
gonna go fucking eat because we're starving.
Yes.
We love you. Thank you so much for your guys' support. And, witch, please.
My booty.